Hello, I'm Isaac Keith Martinez, and welcome to Season 2 of Isaac's Haunted Beard. As you may recall, and on the season finale of Isaac's Haunted Beard, Season 1, I discovered that my grandpa now has a haunted mustache. Now, maybe some of you are saying, I don't know what he's talking about. Well, maybe you should go back and watch that episode. Hey, maybe you should go back and watch all the episodes from Season 1 of Isaac's Haunted Beard. They're really awesome. They're funny, they're informative, they're great. But, you're here now. Stay a while, kick your feet up, relax. Welcome to Season 2 of Isaac's Haunted Beard. Hey, those of you who are curious about what happened when I went over to my grandpa's house, discovered his haunted mustache, and went, hey, how did that happen? What happened next? I'm going to tell you all about it right after I tell you these things. Hey, October is coming up, and as you know, I love horror movies, but October is my favorite month in the entire year to watch horror movies. It just puts me in the spirit of ghouls and goblins. And I love it so much that I watch 31 horror films in 31 days. Well, at least that's the minimum of horror films that I watch in October. If you're a horror movie fanatic like I am, you might do the same thing. Now, every October, and I've been doing this for some years now, I watch at least 31 horror films in 31 days. In fact, I usually like to make a list of some of the movies I definitely want to see before the month's over, which includes classics, movies that I've seen over and over again and really love watching every October, and some new ones. But usually what ends up happening is I do watch all those films, and man, it's really hard to put the brakes on once you start getting your groove on. Once you start getting all these horror movies going, it's hard to slow down, and I end up watching way more than 31 horror films in 31 days. Hey, have you ever done it? Have you ever watched 31 horror films in 31 days? You should give it a shot. It really, really makes October that much more fun. And if you've never done it, this is a perfect time to try. If you have done it, do it again. Maybe you know a friend or a family member that might enjoy watching 31 horror films in 31 days, or watching them with you. I love watching them alone. I love watching them with friends. I even love watching them with Grandpa. Oh yes, don't think I haven't forgotten about Grandpa and his haunted mustache. So, I'd like to, before I tell you about Grandpa and his haunted mustache, just encourage all the Isaac's Haunted Beard friends out there, and everyone out there in horror movie land. Enjoy October in one of the best ways that I know how. Watch horror movies. Watch lots of horror movies. And when you're done watching lots of horror movies, watch a few more. And then a few after that. Okay. Now that I've pushed my horror movie agenda on you, here we go, folks. What happened when I saw my grandpa's haunted mustache? My grandma called me on the phone, as you recall, and explained that my grandpa has a haunted mustache. Now, for those of you who may not know what a haunted mustache is, it's the same thing as a haunted beard. It's a scenario where a person has no facial hair. Totally clean shaven. In fact, in my case, and in my grandpa's case, unable to grow facial hair. And then one day, speaking for myself, I just woke up and discovered I had a haunted beard. I had a full face of hair. I have a haunted beard, and my haunted beard said that it will not mess with me or torment me in any way as long as I start a YouTube show, and it's this one, the one that you're watching now. Now, that made me wonder, if my grandpa has a haunted mustache, I wondered what the spirit in his face asked him to do. So since I've gone through this before, and because I love him, I thought I'd race on over to his house and see if he's okay and see how I can help him. So I walked into the door, I looked at my grandpa, and there it was. The biggest, fluffiest, longest, most amazing mustache I have ever seen. And we're talking Yosemite Sam incarnate on my grandpa's face. I said, "Holy smokes, Grandpa, that's amazing." And he said, "Boy,
I can't believe it myself. I went through my entire life with not one single hair on my face, and all of a sudden I got myself a haunted mustache.
I said, wow, how did this happen?
I don't know, just like you and your beard, Sonny, I just woke up this morning and there it was.
And I said, did you speak to your haunted mustache? Did it give you any instructions on what it wants from you?
As a matter of fact, it did. It said that I should join you in October watching your 31 horror films in 31 days. I know you still do that, don't you? And also every once in a while, I'd like to come onto your YouTube show and talk to your friends out there in social media land or YouTube land or whatever the heck you call it land and talk about all the things that your kids like to talk about, the horror pictures and such.
I said, you know what, Grandpa? I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you over watching horror movies. I'd like to come over to your house and watch some horror movies. I'd love to have you on the YouTube show and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But as you know, it's a horror movie show. We're going to talk about horror movies. He said, that's fantastic. I said, but here's the thing. You know, even if you didn't have a haunted mustache, you're always welcome at my house. As I know I'm always welcome at your house, and you're always welcome on Isaac's Haunted Beard, the YouTube show. You have a haunted mustache though, so if that's what your haunted mustache wants, let's give it what it wants, even though I would have given it to you anyway. I gotta say though, Grandpa, even though that's what your haunted mustache wants, I gotta compliment you. That is the most impressive mustache I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I've seen mustaches in movies, I've seen mustaches in photographs, in comic books, in cartoons, and you know, guys walking on walking down the street. But I mean, you, Grandpa, you've got the greatest mustache I've ever seen. Can I touch it?
No, I don't think that's such a good idea. Keep your paws to yourself.
I said, come on, it's me, it's Isaac. Can I please just touch it just once, just a little?
No, I don't think that's such a good idea. The spirit said no.
I said, come on, Grandpa. Can I just? And I reached in closer and I went to touch his mustache, and then I noticed his mustache was loose. How can it be? I grabbed my mustache and it's not loose, it's stuck to my skin on my face, even my beard. But his mustache seemed to come away from his face. Then I noticed he had a string wrapped around his head from one end of the mustache to the other. And I said, Grandpa, that's a fake haunted mustache. What are you trying to pull around here?
He said, you get me, boy? It's not real. It's a phony. Can I still hang out with you on Octobers and watch the horror pictures?
I said, Grandpa, of course. You got me on the haunted mustache. That's pretty cool. So I'll see you whenever you want to. Call me. I'll come over. You come over. You can be on my YouTube show whenever you want to. I love hanging out with you. I love you. And I love watching horror movies. I love watching horror movies with you. I love all your stories. I love your enthusiasm.
Thank you, Sonny. I just got one favor to ask of you.
I go, what's that, Grandpa?
Don't tell your grandmother that the mustache is fake. She thinks I look like Clark Gable.
You got it, dude. There you have it. My grandpa's haunted mustache is not a haunted mustache at all. It's a hoax. It's a fake. It's a phony. Thank you. Thank you for returning to the world of Isaac's Haunted Beard and welcoming me into your world. And let's continue this haunted relationship, shall we? I love being your friend. You can continue to check out all the brand new episodes of Isaac's Haunted Beard on YouTube. And the one way to guarantee that you won't miss any of them is by subscribing to my channel. And if you would like continuous updates of all the shenanigans that I'm up to, including me telling you every single one of the horror movies I'm going to watch in October, follow at Isaac's Haunted Bee on Twitter. That's the Isaac's Haunted Beard Twitter account. So until next time, folks, see you later. Bye-bye.